Okay, so you guys have sent in a really interesting question.
Yeah,
Is it better to be in love or single when it comes to like pure happiness?
right.
We've got some fascinating research here and even some personal stories too. So
Yeah, looks like you've all been doing some reading on this one.
definitely, and happiness, it's so subjective, right?
Totally.
But there are some really interesting patterns we can explore,
For sure.
and we're going to get into all of that. So get ready for some surprising insights.
Absolutely.
We're going to unpack like the emotional side, the science, and we're going to hear from some people who've lived both sides of this love equation.
Can't wait.
Let's start with the good stuff, right?
Okay.
The love case. Being in love, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
it's such a rush. Companionship, belonging, shared joy.
Sharing those incredible moments.
Like imagine returning from an amazing vacation with someone you love.
Oh, yeah. Or even just like that feeling of cuddling up on the couch after a long day.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you know what? It turns out there's actually a biological basis for all those warm fuzzies.
Absolutely. Studies have shown that loving relationships can lead to better mental and physical health.
Really?
Yeah, like those shared joys we were talking about, they actually have a physiological impact.
Like what?
Think lower stress hormones, a stronger immune system.
Wow. So love literally makes us healthier.
It really can.
That's amazing. Okay, but let's not forget about the single life.
Okay.
The independence,
Well,
the freedom,
oh, yeah.
no compromises on what to watch on Netflix, spontaneous adventures.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love that feeling?
It's a time for self-discovery, you know?
You really get to know yourself.
Yeah. And how has being single allowed you to explore different sides of yourself?
Yeah.
What have you learned about what you truly want and need?
Those are great questions.
It's a valuable time for growth.
Absolutely. And it's not just about being alone either, right?
No, not at all.
Like friends and family.
Yes. Those relationships are crucial for everyone's happiness.
They really are.
In fact, one of the articles you sent me mentioned research showing that strong platonic relationships can be just as beneficial for well-being as romantic ones.
Wow. That's really
They
interesting.
provide that sense of belonging, support, and purpose we all crave.
It makes you realize that love comes in so many forms.
It really does.
It really does. You know, one of the personal stories you sent me really stuck with me.
Oh, yeah.
It was about this woman who, after a breakup, decided to like really focus on strengthening her friendships.
Okay.
She started this weekly hiking group, reconnected with some old friends, and even joined a book club.
Nice.
And at first she was just doing it to kind of fill a void,
Sure.
but she ended up finding so much joy and fulfillment in those relationships.
That's great.
It's like she rediscovered herself through her friendships.
Her happiness.
Yeah, which I think is such a powerful example of how happiness can look so different for everyone.
Absolutely. And it highlights something really important. Our needs for happiness, they can change throughout different stages of our lives.
That's so true.
So it's about asking yourself, where are you right now? What are your priorities?
Those are good questions to consider.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't have to be like a this or that situation.
Right.
Love or singlehood. It's
Yeah.
not a competition.
Exactly. A healthy relationship allows for both connection and independence.
Yeah, you can have those amazing date nights, but also those solo adventures that recharge you.
It's about finding that balance.
Finding that balance
Defining your own needs and boundaries
within any relationship.
within any relationship.
And I think maybe the most important takeaway from all of this is that
Yeah.
mindset is key.
Mindset is everything.
Whether you're out there searching for love
Yeah.
or you're embracing the single life,
Right.
believing you can be happy.
That's half the battle.
That's huge.
It is happiness. It's not a destination.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. And it's a journey that we can choose to embark on no matter what our relationship status is.
So we've talked about the emotional highs of love, the freedom of singlehood, and how our needs for happiness can change over time. But here's a final thought-provoking question for you all.
Okay.
If happiness really is a mindset, what steps can you take today to cultivate more joy in your life, regardless of your relationship status?
Think about that.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been fun.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.